Viruses. Tiny, sneaky, and kind of the ultimate freeloaders. They can't eat, breathe, or reproduce by themselves, yet they can totally change living things. Let's break down what viruses actually are and how they do their creepy little jobs.
Now, I'll hand it off to Madam Hosty, our host cell, who will be showing us how viruses work.
You might be wondering, what's a virus anyway? Well, a virus is an infectious particle made of genetic material, either DNA or RNA, wrapped in a protein coat called a capsid. Some viruses also have an outer envelope. Unlike cells, viruses don't have organelles or ribosomes. They can't make proteins or produce energy on their own, so they're basically biological squatters that need a host cell to get things done. So, are viruses alive? Well, this one is actually a weird one. Viruses aren't cells and they can't do metabolism, so many scientists don't call them alive. But they evolve, they adapt, and they interact with living systems, so they're kind of in a gray area between alive and non alive. Imagine a robot that can copy itself only when it plugs into a battery. That's virus energy. First, we'll talk about the lytic cycle. The lytic cycle is where a virus attaches to a cell, injects its genetic material, hijacks the cell's machinery, and forces the cell to make hundreds of new viruses. When the cell is full, it bursts, lysis, and the new viruses spill out to infect more cells. This usually causes rapid symptoms. Next, let's talk about the lysogenic cycle. Some viruses sneak their DNA into the host's genome and hide there quietly for a while. The viral DNA gets copied whenever the host cell divides. Later, because of its triggers like stress or UV radiation, the viral DNA can wake up, enter the lytic cycle, and produce new viruses.
Let's just pretend the lytic cycle is happening all over again.
Shapes and strategies exist. Bacteriophages infect bacteria. Many common human viruses are RNA viruses, which mutate fast. And retroviruses insert their RNA as DNA into the host. Some viruses have envelopes that help them enter cells but make them fragile on the side of the body.
These envelopes are usually transparent in color.
Well, how does the immune system fight them? Well, when viruses attack, your body uses the innate immune system response first. Signals like interferons and inflammation. Then, adaptive immunity builds a targeted response. B cells make the antibodies that can stick to the virus, and T cells kill the infected cells. Memory cells help you respond faster if the same virus comes back.
So, viruses are tiny packets of genetic instructions. They're not full cells. They can't reproduce alone, but they're great at using other cells to copy themselves. Understanding how they work helps us stop them. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, not contagious.